we live.
We are coming to you from the Unite to Fight Hunger Gala with Concern Worldwide US, and we're very excited to have Eric Price join Greg and myself. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
Yes. So Eric, tell us, how did you find out first about Concern Worldwide?
I found out from a host of a table, tonight's honoree.
Oh,
Invited me to join him.
So you are the Concern Worldwide virgin.
Very much so.
Yeah, VIP status though as well.
Yes.
Yes.
I like
at the
it.
primary table.
Huh.
So obviously you're here with, a friend who brought you to this particular event. Did you know about the event? Not the event, but did you know about the initiative prior and really what their overarching
I didn't. So I learned it's not a U.S. based organization. So I guess why I hadn't heard about it.
Yeah, no, originally from Ireland. Yeah, we actually wrote a song for them to help promote this event and help promote
a limerick.
Actually, it's
Practically.
Practically, I did add, it has a little bit of a Cranberries feel, and then maybe the lyrical structure could be basically a limerick.
A little bit.
Turn the bridge into a little bit of a limerick.
I feel that
word in a long time.
It's a great word.
Yeah, it is a great word. It brings me back to my early marketing days when we used to, actually write limericks.
Well,
I won't tell you a limerick.
well, Eric, why don't you tell a little bit to all of us about you? Who are you? Where are you from?
I'm from New York. Glad to be here. I do sit on the board of a whole bunch of foundations and generally supporting youth in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
John Ledecky is the owner of the Islanders, and the Islanders Children's Foundation is being honored.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So are you into sports as a result too?
When you grow up in the Upper East Side, you're just mandated to be a Knicks fan.
So are you a native New Yorker?
Native New Yorker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a native New Yorker. Some people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
They also just assume that because I grew up in Staten Island, that's like where I'm from. I'm actually also born in Manhattan, raised in Annandale, Staten Island. So, I am New York City burbs also.
Yeah. So I was a Connecticut boy,
and he pretends he's a New Yorker.
Well, that's because I
really played hockey.
Yeah, I played hockey, and then I went to music after high school. Technically, instead of going to school for hockey, I went to school for music. I think that was my main passion, my main love. And then, but it's funny as you mentioned the Upper East Side is that when you live in Connecticut, where you move into the city, you move into the Upper East Side.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. I think most kids now move into Murray Hill, right?
Well, Murray Hill, but I was talking about back in the day. So I'm from Greenwich, Connecticut, and so it's that's where you moved to was the Upper East Side. So that was my first start. Now I'm in my fifth location.
Now most people leave the Upper East Side and move to Greenwich, Connecticut.
Yes, or like Westchester, right? Like that's the vibe.
That's true. Yeah, everyone's kind of made their way up.
Yeah. So away from Larchmont.
Oh,
Larchmont, a very beautiful town.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. Actually, talking about that, so she's from Larchmont.
Yeah.
Does she know the Rednesses at all?
I don't know. You should right. You
could ask her.
You're just randomly going to ask. The Rednesses. So tell us a little bit about the foundations that you do sit on, and what kind of draws you to support foundations in general, right? And serving them.
All about giving back. Giving back. There's the wage gaps are bigger and bigger, and there's more and more poverty in the city that people don't see. So, when kids get into these foundations that support them, their graduation rates are nearly 100% from high school, as opposed to less than 60% when they come from single-family homes in these areas. So, the results are real. If you can get them attracted to the organization, you can support dance, you can support film, support poverty, schools. But once they're in, they have another network, and it supports them. It supports them.
So I know they have a larger goal here. I think they're almost near their $1 million mark here for this specific gala. Do you see yourself helping out?
Cost, or is that how much they raised?
Raised. They're trying to,
three the campaign,
hit that goal
overall.
Yeah, part of being the honoree's guest is helping.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming out and supporting this important initiative.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored to be here and honored to be standing with you.
Thank you for your time.
I interviewed you. I know you're from Greenwich. Yeah.
It's always a conversation with us.
And one other thing you mentioned,
You used to play hockey.
Yeah, used to play. I still throw the skates on every once in a while. I take our kids out. They love skating, and so yes, I still love the sport. Absolutely love the sport. Although it's getting. I'm a Rangers fan. Yeah, I grew up in the era of the John Van Beesbrook era back in the the late
80s.
Yeah, late 80s into the 90s. Yeah.
Well, we have to ask him our final question though.
Oh yes, this is an extremely important question. So, would you like to ask it, or would you like me to ask it?
Go for it.
So, Eric.
I guess it wasn't for a dance. Otherwise,
Well, that's the after party, or once
See
the
you
band
on the dance floor later, Eric.
absolutely. That's what I wore my sneakers.
Exactly. So we want to know, because we have a show called God Spice. We want to know, how are you going to spice up your holiday?
God spice up my holiday.
Yes.
I spice up every night. Like cocktails sitting over there.
Nice.
We're heading for the Caribbean for Christmas.
Ooh, where in the Caribbean?
Caymans.
Oh, I love the Caymans.
Yeah.
That's a must.
Spiced rum will spice up my holiday.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Shorts, a spiced rum, and a umbrella in my drink.
That sounds like a very got spice event.
See, that sounds like one of our
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be like,
And you?
that's our style.
We're going to India, so we're gonna really spice it up.
That's spicy. Yeah. Spicier than India.
Exactly.
So thank you, and we'll see you on the dance floor shortly. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for being there.
Thanks, man.
All right. You are a very important person here this evening.
Super important.
And
I heard he's being honored.
I heard a rumor, but we are going to let him introduce himself. And you are?
I'm John Ledecky, co-owner of the New York Islanders and a big fan of the Spice.
Yes.
This wonderful podcast that you guys have. I understand that you've written a song for Concern Gala tonight.
We
I
have.
wanna sing it with you. So let's.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
First,
That would be
sing. I'll sing.
That's
learn it.
that song. I think we could probably do it together out there. If Logan is open to listening to it.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be either Frank Sinatra or Bublé.
Yes.
This should be my moment.
It's kind of, well, the song is written sort of a combination of both. You can go both aesthetic.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I once was at an event where a guy got up and he said, it was with Bette Midler.
Oh.
Got up in the middle of everybody, he said, if you allow me to sing a song with Bette Midler, I'll give your organization $250,000.
Wow.
What we should do tonight is auction off the chance to sing the song with you.
I mean, that would be next year's gala. At next year's gala.
That's true. That's a great idea.
That could be our next thing.
$10 big.
Wow.
I may spontaneously do that when I'm getting up there and giving my remarks. I'm going to just shift and start auctioning off. Right?
The ability to
Bertie and Gregory want to sing with you next year.
just, that's a great idea.
I think that's actually brilliant.
That's
I
brilliant.
think we've got it.
I think we should see that through.
Over the top.
We should see that through.
Just with that live auction event.
It makes total sense to me.
Okay, so we got
Would love for you to listen to it. We wrote it with our heart. The world in need. We asked, what you doing? 'Cause it doesn't take much to believe you could see. That's a little simple.
sample of it. Keep going. Oh, yeah. Everybody. Let's hear that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to come with a caveat. I'm not really a singer. I sing light backgrounds, but you got to teach a singer.
You both have to get out of the shower and get on board. Shower. Go on. So
that would be the dream. We do this for fun. Our day jobs are in finance.
Podcast should have original songs on it.
We do have original songs. Another one is Champagne Friday. We have a lot of fun songs. A lot of songs.
To record.
Are you on Spotify?
We are.
Yeah.
We're on Spotify.
Spotify. How would
Apple. You just look up Got Spice.
Got Spice and boom, it's there.
It's there.
Instead of Got Milk,
Yeah, Got Spice. I love that. So you guys are marketers. Cool.
Oh, yeah. We need the Got Spice.
What?
I'm going to tell you why we need the Got Spice. Because life is boring without spice. And spice is multicolored. It's green, white, black, yellow. It makes food taste great. It makes relationships wonderful. And without it, life is insipid.
Wow.
Insipid. I love that word.
Insipid,
You
right?
guys in a relationship? Right?
Oh.
We are the
We are in a
relationship.
fantastical relationship.
Yeah.
We are, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
I feel like I'm being interviewed. How did that happen?
The best.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
That's what you both are doing.
Oh,
Concern
it's our pleasure.
which is an amazing charity.
It
It's
is.
so many people in such a positive way around the globe. And so we're having fun here, three of us.
Yeah.
But we're
But it's for a very serious reason.
well,
Yeah.
for a serious reason and an important reason. And thank you for doing that. And what I love about this gala is it's not a bunch of guys who look like me. It's young people like you who turn out, who understand the need for food security, and what's going on around the world and what's going on politically. And you're here.
And there's a lack of awareness. Yeah.
So touching to me when young people take the time to get out of their phones and get to somewhere and start relating to each other about something that's super important.
I'll tell you, it's also part of our ethos. So we sit on another board that supports 3 children's charities as well. And so when I first learned about Concern Worldwide, it was from Kirti because she was here last year. And when she started telling me about it, I said, this is really interesting. And then we met Matt Durkin and then we met Candance. And then they were also on our show. And we were like trying to help spread the word. But then I researched it further and then learned that like 93 cents of every dollar goes to like boots on the ground.
Which is really unheard of.
Another organization that can truly say that. And so they're really putting really kind of their message like out there and putting it all together. And
if they're putting the money where their mouth is.
Essentially. And the leanness of this organization and the effectiveness of this organization not only warms my heart and is something that the Islanders Children's Foundation, which is a wonderful nonprofit that works with children throughout the metropolitan area, wants to support. So we're expanding our reach from just the tri-state area to participating and being part of something that's truly unique.
All really important, right? It's all about reach.
66 supporter clubs. The New York Islanders hockey team has 66 supporters clubs around the world.
Wow.
So we're not just a New York team, which is fantastic in and of itself.
Yeah.
We're reaching people across the globe. And with the message about Concern Worldwide, going out to all our clubs, we hope that more money will come in to this fabulous organization. So it's wonderful to be honored with this award. And I'm happy to accept it on behalf of the Islanders Children's Foundation. But we're all about hockey with a heart.
Yes.
That's our whole.
It's a hockey player right here.
I was just chatting with your colleague right over there, and not colleague, but very good friend, Eric, right? And so we were chatting. I grew up playing hockey, and so I'm a hockey player growing up. Like I remember, I was a goalie. I was a goaltender.
Goaltender.
Yeah, I actually hold a record in my hometown.
Where were you in?
Greenwich, Connecticut.
No, come on.
Yeah, so
I went to high school.
Really?
Oh, so did he.
Did you play on the Greenwich High School team?
I am the first and only state MVP for Greenwich, Connecticut for hockey right now because we were the first team that ever won it back in.
Where? What?
And they haven't won it since. Yeah.
What school?
For Greenwich High.
Greenwich High.
Greenwich High. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Filipinos.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I was in Clark.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So yeah. No. Wow.
Look at all these.
Listen, you're Greenwich High School kids.
Yes, I was very fortunate to get to go to Greenwich High School. It changed my life and my direction, and I was happy enough to give the commencement address a few years ago. So I have a very warm spot.
Oh.
And my partner in the New York Islanders, I met the first day I moved to Greenwich, Connecticut.
Oh.
I was 14 years old, and my family had gotten a dog for my brother. And I was walking the dog, and this woman rolls up in her station wagon and says, "Excuse me, are you new in town?" It kind of shocked me. And I said, "Yes, I am. It's my first day here." She said, "I knew it. I know every basset hound in Greenwich. I've never seen your dog before.
Wow. Every
Write down your phone number.
Very detailed.
Yes.
And I will make you part of the Greenwich Basset Hound Association."
Wow.
So 3 or 4 days later, I came home from school. My mom said a woman called and said she met you walking the dog, and she would like to invite you to meet her son because she knows how hard it is to get to know people when you move to a new town. And 52 years later, Scott Malkin,
amazing,
this wonderful woman, Isabel Malkin, and I own the New York Islanders. So you never know. Walking a dog led to...
You never know who you're going to meet. And I think like the world is really small. And I think that's what this cause is also really...
State MVP.
Yeah.
I mean, by the way,
who knew?
do not go by his like Italian skin or whatever. I just don't understand how someone else hasn't won yet. Like that was my question. Like how can he still hold this record?
Like reunion for it.
Yeah.
Which they brought out
The coach?
No, it was. Oh my God, how am I spacing out on my coach's name?
Was he Hamilton?
We did, yeah.
Yeah, that's where they had a ceremony.
Yeah.
They had a ceremony there.
It is our Coach Fujitani. Yeah.
Oh, Fujitani. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
What a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
We got to hear you sing.
Oh, God.
Are you okay if we do an auction thing where they can...
I think that would be so fun. Yes. I mean, as long as our concern friends.
I'm not kidding.
No. And as long as our friends at Concern are okay.
Yeah, with you.
Well, we can play it. We can play it.
Tonight a little bit? Or no?
Oh, I don't know.
That might be something during the entertainment portion?
Maybe.
You never know.
You never know.
God bless you both for being involved, for being participating, for making a difference in life. I hope your podcast goes on to influence millions of people because you guys got something going on here. I don't know what it is. It's a magic.
Oh, thank you.
You know?
Well,
Forget the
thank
Kelsey brothers, right? Nothing on the Kelsey brothers. You guys are tops.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to meet you.
Guys, all right, to me, right, Goalie.
Thank you. Islander owner.
Hi, we are here with Sophie Colgan, who has a really important role at the Unite to Fight Hunger Gala.
I heard it was a super important role.
Really important.
Like, as in, it's going to determine the potential outcome of the evening.
Determine how and where our wallets go as well.
Yes, and it will see if it hits or gets to that 2.7 delta that they're trying to hit.
Yeah.
You know,
She's just got a little bit of stress, a little bit.
Yeah.
So tell us about yourself.
Thank you.
Yes.
Half of the battle is just looking like you know what you're doing in my
100% confidence.
sister, always. So yeah, I am a charity auctioneer. I've led the auction for Concern here. This is my third year in a row taking it for this Unite to Fight Hunger Gala in New York, and I've also taken their auctions in Chicago and Boston. I have an agent.
So you're on a money roadshow.
That's it. I when people see me coming, they like run and hide because they're like, she's gonna ask me.
Oh, are you a professional auctioneer?
I'm a professional auctioneer. Yeah.
That is super sexy.
Yes, that's
neat.
It's so cool.
Yes. So did you artwork and everything, or?
Yeah, like often there's artwork, but so there's a few different types of auctioneer. I mean, there's the one that we all think of, I guess, which is art and property.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when people go to those auctions, they typically know what they want to buy and know how much they're willing to spend. The difference at a charity auction is people don't know how much they want to give. And
I would know that because I am a Sophie victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year.
Because of Sophie.
Sophie.
Although, thank you, Sophie, because
Best thing I ever bought.
yes, Sophie gave that to me as a Christmas gift last year, taking me to Billy Joel for New Year's. It was actually 2 concerts, but then Mariah Carey unfortunately fell ill, and so then they gave us a few extra seats for Billy Joel. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ill. Is that ill?
You were aggressive with the paddle.
I was aggressive.
See, so it's my job to kind of get people really revved up, motivated, wanting to.
I was like, that is what I want.
Yeah.
It is music. That is all we love.
And that's what he will want. He loves Billy Joel.
You do.
You were the perfect amount of like, you'd had a few drinks. You were like, this sounds amazing. No, like in a very healthy end of drink.
Yes.
But for me, that's when I know people are like, okay, I'm going to do this. This sounds fun, and I'm giving to a good cause.
Yes.
I always bring it back in with that.
Well, look, I was with my influencer sister, Chef Priyanka. And so she is like not someone who's very frivolous with her wallet or money. She's a quintessential, I love you, my millennial followers, but I am a young Gen X.
Yes.
And my millennial friends tend to be a lot more tight with their wallet. And she was just like, Carrot, like, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, yes, because it's Billy Joel and it's for Greg. So we're doing it.
And thirdly, it's for charity.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like a 2-for-1. It's a 2-for-1 deal for me.
Yeah. So I have a question though for you. Tell me about being a professional auctioneer. Like, what is your style? Like, when I think of like auctioneers, like you speak very quickly, and like, what is your style, and how do you develop a style?
That's a great question. So before I became a professional auctioneer, I've been doing this professionally for 2 years. And I was trained by Lydia Finette, who's my agent. She used to be the lead auctioneer at Christie's.
Oh.
It's so interesting that you say that. She was so privy to that style of like very quick speaking, very professional, very, very kind of boring almost. So her style
Dry.
more like engaging. So I learned my style through, like I emceed a lot of events before I became an auctioneer. I worked in the nonprofit space. So I kind of saw what I thought didn't work, and I really led into it. So my style is I use humor. I try to make the audience.
You were engaging.
So you bring them in, you make them feel comfortable, you make them laugh, and then you say.
So I'm gonna be a little inappropriate. She's like an intellectual siren.
Whoa. I like that word, siren.
Intellectual siren.
Siren. Wow.
I fell over that.
I like that. Wow, that's a great term.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment.
Hell, babe, that's
Take it as a compliment.
Please.
that's a wow. That's very good.
Nice.
I love that. It reminds me of Vonnegut. Like
You used to be an auctioneer. It's the art of charm.
Oh, it is
The art of charm.
the charm.
That's
Wow. I like that. Wow.
So it's funny. I take auctions for kind of really corporate crowds more. This is a really fun night for Concern. They've really built their community here in New York. So there's it's young. There's, people are here on a Friday night. There's dancing afterwards. People are ready to have fun. So really feed into that energy. Sometimes it's a little more it's a Wednesday night and it's a corporate event. And the people are I just want to leave. So it's really important that I come on with a lot of high energy and fun. And then people are okay, this is fun. And it shouldn't feel like a task. It should feel like a game that you want to play.
Yes.
So when you are looking at the room and someone has bid, and then if they have paddles, do you look at specific people knowing that they're going to try to outbid someone? What is the strategy there? I play it as I see it. But definitely at the start when I was just beginning, I was so nervous that I realized I barely actually looked into people's eyes. And when you start to look into people's eyes whenever they're bidding or they're kind of hesitant and you can have the conversation with them, it really encourages them to bid.
Yeah.
So if I know someone's kind of thinking about it, or if they bid at 5,000 and then someone's come in at 6 and I'll go back to them and they'll be and I'll be do it. And then they go. So you kind of read it. You read it as you see.
You encourage.
The same strategy as a musician.
Told you what she is.
So the reason why it's the same strategy as a musician is that when you're on stage and you're performing, the goal is, meanwhile, when I perform, typically I'm on the drum kit versus guitar, although I release video on my guitar. But still, from the drum kit, when the light is shining and the way it's set up, sometimes you can see people and you just look at people in the eye and they turn instant fans.
Yeah. Yeah. So people want to be seen.
Yes.
And I think that's really something that, and I mean that with love, especially at they want to be seen and that they're giving. So by bidding on an auction item, they are giving to the charity. And so by giving them that moment, and I'll always thank someone for putting their paddle up because they can also be nervous and But New York.
Oh, it is nerve wracking as a paddle raiser.
Yeah.
Here and in many other places because I have a track record, like Bruno Mars's guitar that I've.
Oh, that's true. You do have a track.
I have a track record. I have a track record.
So yes, nonprofits, please stop inviting Karis to come to your events. I see our bank account go down, 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 down.
Well, my daughter said the funniest thing the other day. She's like, Mom, why did you donate all this money to my school? I'm graduating. And I'm like, but the other kids could use the money, right? And she was like, but do you have money for my college? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. It's maybe you should work and support those children and figure out how to put yourself through college.
Well, I like to remind people as well when it's getting a little bit slow that, when it's tax season, you deduction, and then that's a nice way to
100%.
Yeah. So it's just about doing it in a way that's not aggressive, but it's engaging and kind of a bit So
we keep. I'll tell you, it's we normally are very sequenced and question. Oh, I didn't mean to pull my back. Maybe you need to move in a little bit closer here.
Oh,
there we go. There we go. But my question is, how did I become involved with Concern Worldwide?
Great question. So years ago in 2018, I did the New York City Marathon for Concern.
I had marathons come up again.
Oh, this is the second conversation with the marathon. Yeah, Matt Durkin. He's running the London Marathon.
Amazing. I love Matt.
Yeah.
I just did New York again for Concern. So I knew somebody who supported Concern. They invited me to an event and I was like, these guys are amazing. I had heard of them when I was younger, but I hadn't engaged with them here in New York.
So I heard a theory from Irish folks on my team at work. They're from Ireland.
Oh.
And they're like,
people are from?
Yeah, I heard that. That's something.
We're everywhere.
But I mean, they're actual, not first generation American. They're immigrants, right? And they were like, Kirthi, I grew up with Concern. I grew up with Concern. So it is so exciting to see the U.S. Division start to get some rapport. So it's
and some traction.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that was really it. It was kind of I had an association with the name Concern, and I remembered raising money for them as a kid. And then whenever I heard they were in New York, and I did the marathon for them, and then as you know, when you meet anyone who's on the team, love,
best team ever.
Best team ever. And then I just kind of kept coming back and attend events, and then they asked me to MC it. It was actually at a Concern lunch at the Plaza. I was MCing for them, and I met my now agent, Lydia Finette. So the people that are in the room at Concern events are incredible. There's so many. It's such a great network to be as well.
So they're movers, shakers, influencers. They're here trying to help shape what the world will be tomorrow.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for joining us. What we cannot leave you without a little got spice question.
Oh, wait. Wait, before we get to the God Spice question.
Oh,
I personally, because I wasn't here last year. You were here last year.
okay.
So you witnessed.
Oh, you want to hear a sample of
I want to hear a sample of like your style of auction.
Oh.
Can we get a little sample of the style of auction?
Sure. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, auction lot number 1. Who's going to be my first bidder tonight for 2 tickets to Bruno Mars? Usually it's the best looking person in the room, so I'm just going to wait for you to raise your paddle and let's get this going. We're at $1,000. We have $2,000. Let's get $3,000. $3,000 in the back of the room. We'll go to 4. Have we got 4? We've got 4. There we go.
Wow, so fun. I'm so glad
That was
you asked
fantastic.
for that.
Yeah.
So glad you asked for that.
Yes. Yes, but we do have another question.
We have a wrap-up question.
Yes.
A wrap-up question. The holidays, New Year's coming. 26 is upon us.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your spicy plans for the holidays or New Year's?
So for the holidays, I'm actually going to St. Martin with my husband.
Okay, another Caribbeaner.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Love that.
We're in New York until like the 22nd, and then we're away for a week. And then, we'll be in New York for New Year's.
I love it.
There it is. We'll be in Jaipur for New Year's.
We are going to be in Agra, the Taj Mahal.
Oh, we'll be in Agra.
We're doing Taj Mahal for New Year's. Yeah.
Yes, it'll be.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, it's so fun. Lovely to meet you.
Yes, great to meet you.
Thank you.
I can't wait for you to bid tonight.
Oh,
Well, I had enough
exactly.
tequila, so you should push me away.
Yes.
Be like, no.
I'll be doing one of these. Hey, Kirti, I think it's when you're up here auctioning. Kirti, I think it's time for us to kiss again. Take your eyes off the stage. Take your eyes off the stage. Awesome.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you for joining.
Pleasure meeting you.
Enjoy the night.
Hey, thank you. Great.